Okay.
Full house. Thank you, sir.
Did you wake up early enough to cook out the road?
I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. We had a terrible storm. I mean, it thundered and
No, it woke
lightning.
me up
I was
about
like,
4.
good
Yeah.
grief, I couldn't get back to sleep. Now I'm tired. Make this quick, man. I got stuff to do.
Second.
I agree with you 100%.
You get plump water?
No, I've been hauling grain now. I got 7 miles to be back.
Yeah,
About
he sent
10,
me everything.
10:30.
So, are you on here? No. Are you ready to discuss that yet today? The truck?
I don't know what you got. You didn't give me all the paperwork for the bottom line, so I can't.
Well, he sent it to me on the phone just like a minute ago, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, what's throwing a monkey wrench in it is he said you specified your
You
grade.
know what this
I said I'd
is?
like if I can, but
Well, you can't, because one, it's gonna cost a lot more money, and then two, the availability.
I think I do.
So, what he priced us was what he had, which
That's
is
what
white.
I got for me.
But he said it was gonna be several $1,000s more if we wanted gray.
just for the camper.
I gotta hear what it's about.
White, or the gray, is the same color.
To paint the camper, and then
Did he talk to you
because
about
that
that?
truck isn't readily available, it would probably be like a next year's model, and then price get hit. A white one is available now, the gray is not. So I would suggest if you wanted to try, probably go white.
Okay.
Spray paint or anything.
No, definitely not.
No.
That's what
That would be a
they're telling me.
negatory.
That's what they're asking.
Earl Shire, right? We can get Earl Shire.
$99.95.
I'll pay for it.
Yeah. Okay, it's time. If everyone please remove your hats, rise and face the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First on the agenda is Brad Baker.
Well, thank you. I'm here on behalf of the town of Vernon. It is your county seat. We're trying to take care of a lot of things and improve and plan for the future. And what I'm going to ask for is help and assistance with our public infrastructure. We're already working on a bonding issue for our facility improvements. I passed out earlier in the week our spreadsheet, our capital plan that we're looking at. We're looking at bonding issue to take care of our facilities. But the public infrastructure is the next stage where I was looking for some help. I approached the TIF, talked to them a little bit about a month ago. I'm going to ask the council. They said I needed to come to you guys first before I could go back to them. As you know, we're between yourselves and us, we're the largest property owners within the county seat. But that doesn't generate any revenue to speak of for either one of us. So what we're trying to do, and we're limited by growth and by the potential for growth, because we're a peninsula surrounded by the river.
Hey Brad, this is sounding expensive.
We'll get to that. I mean, we are looking ahead. We're doing a lot of things. We're trying to maintain things that haven't been taken care of for a long time. Also looking at planning, though. Like right now, we have a federal highway grant we're working on. It's Safe Streets for All. We're in the planning stage. They've come up with a lot of good ideas for both the highway and around the courthouse square for things we can do to make improvements. But after that planning is done, to be eligible for the shovel-ready projects and the things that will come, we need to have match money in place. We need to have, as we've been told sometimes, shovel-ready projects and a plan in place. And what we're looking for help from you is to leverage and invest in the county seat, and then give us therefore the match money we need. And the project list that I gave you, it is all either the streets or utilities, because again, I think you're our largest utility user. But like the CCMG paving, at the present time, we don't have the match money to take advantage of that program. And we could do things around town if we had that. So what I am looking for is funding from you guys, and it's in there. I'm proposing $40,000 a year for 10 years. And not, instead of individual projects and coming back to you guys about it, or lump sum, I'm looking for this request. And I think the way that we could fund this, I know, you're in funding, budgets are tight, but under one of the scenarios that I looked at for the new LIT funding and the way that it can work, depending on the rate the county sets, and again, this may be somewhere I have to go back to the council, that would get us that money alone, depending on the rate they set, the municipal rate. And so between that or going back to TIF, because everybody has mentioned that I need to come to you first, get your approval to spend money on public infrastructure. Then I would go back to them and look into both, like I said, LIT and TIF, and I think those are the funding mechanisms that we can use. Because again, I know your budgets are tight, you're not about to just say yes to a line.
Well, the other thing too is I don't know how this body could commit to anything over a 10-year period, because a lot of things can happen in a 10-year period. But here's the deal: if I had money, I'd give it to you. But so actually, someone must have known that you were coming to the meeting today. So I've already heard from the council, and they said that they didn't think we had the money to do what you wanted to do as far as funding out of our accounts.
Okay.
But what I would recommend that we do is table it, and then when we have our joint session,
Talk about it then.
talk about it then and see if there's a way that we can come up. I would be 100% for the TIF helping you. I mean, I think that's actually a better fit for what you're wanting to do. It's very hard. I mean, you know how it is. It's hard for this body to commit to anything 2 years, let alone 10. But
Well, we thought that's better than, like I said, project by project or lump sum.
yeah.
But I don't want me coming back every time we have a project.
I definitely would like to see you guys be able to participate in the CCMG. I mean, that is definitely something that needs to be looked into, how we can figure out how to do that. So I'd recommend tabling your request.
Okay.
Is there like a really good, I mean, do you have a hard date that you need an answer by to be able to do the projects you're looking at?
No, but like I said, with the CCMG, the window will open up again in January, I think, if I remember right. And we don't even have the current pacer in place, because it's 3-4 years old at this point. So that all has to be brought back to life, and it's under new standards now. I can't go do it like I used to. We've got to hire somebody.
Okay.
But no, I don't have a hard date, but again, I just want to start this. If I need to go back to the council, I can do that. Again, they sent it to you guys. And TIF's concerned with spending money outside of the current get allocation from their district, where they have a separate district that hasn't generated any revenue yet. But I think, from again, research I've been doing, they can pull some of the money out of that one to this one.
Let's just have to do a lot of research on it, sounds to me like, before we can do anything, no matter what we decide.
Yeah, I think I'd entertain a motion to table this till we can have further discussion with the council, and then we'll revisit it.
And I'll make a motion to table it.
I'll second.
Unanimous. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Second up, Nikki.
In your packets, you should have 2 travel requests. The first is from Area Plan. Marie has been invited down to Scott County to talk to their Area Plan office. That is coming up here in just a couple of days. There will be no expense. She'll be driving the office car down there to do that.
Make a motion to approve.
A second.
Unanimous.
The second one is from Jerry Shepherd to attend the EMAI Annual Training Conference in Indianapolis. There is no expense there. He'll be driving the EMA vehicle.
Make a motion to approve.
A second.
Unanimous.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, Sandy.
This is just some information that I'd like to pass out to each of you so that you can read at your leisure and see what we are all about at the center.
Oh, you even gave us a menu.
Well, men are always hungry, right?
We don't get menus very often.
Thanks.
Would you like one, Sarah? I put one on the bulletin board too, Val. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Well, for those who don't know, I'm Sandy Vance, and I am president of the Senior Resource Center in Jennings County. And I want to say good morning, gentlemen, and
Good morning.
we recently changed our name from the Senior Resource Center to the Center, and it's a place for everyone. And what we're trying to do is drum up new people, younger people that would be able to sustain our center and carry on after we're not there. I don't want to stay there for another 20 years. And
Yes, you do.
I've been there since 1998, off and on, and serving on the board and in a president of the center. Anyway, we wanted to include everyone, and there was a lot of stigma with the word senior in our title. We had people older than I am say, I'm not old enough for that, so we want to serve all the individuals from Jennings County. We are growing and we are adding new people every day. You can see by our newsletter, we have a lot to offer everyone. And we continue to grow and offer new programs. You can see that we play cards, serve lunches for free. We have chair yoga, that is Karen Chillman serves us with that. And we just have a lot to offer everyone. And you don't have to be a member to receive our meals, attend bingo, play cards, or any of the activities we offer at the center. It's open to everyone, any age, anyone that's hungry. It doesn't matter what age you are, we serve you. And let me tell you, we have a lot of hungry people in Jennings County. We have been working on grants to add to the center to replace our aging appliances, and the Jennings County Community Foundation through the Food Coalition. Are you familiar with the Food Coalition in this county? Jeff Walker.
Not really well versed in it.
Yeah. Well, they blessed us with 2 new stoves, so we'll be getting those in at the end of the month. And I call anybody, contact anybody that I can think of. And I was thinking one day, why couldn't I contact Morgan's down in Austin? And they blessed us with 2,300 cans of beans. Do you know how many different kinds of beans there are? It was amazing. And Then we found out our office manager goes to church with the fellow that manages that, and Nathan blessed us with Great Northern beans, and beans are one of the biggest and most expensive that we serve. And we serve beans, soup beans, every Wednesday with the ham that we received from Mariah, and they gave us 120 hams, so I'm still working on these hams. We have ham and beans, slaw, cornbread on Wednesday, and I want you all to be sure and stop by sometime between 11:30 and 12:30 because it's the best. The United Way granted us $1,500 so that we can buy hamburger to serve in chili and meatloaves and different recipes. And I recently picked up our first 100 pounds of hamburger, and I go through Brewers, and he helps us with that. We are busy getting ready for an inside sale of donated items, and we work with the coordinating council to raise money for them and for us. I partner with a lot of different 501c3 organizations. And after November 1st, we will be working on the outside of our building with the repairs to the roof, new siding it, all the way around. Last year, we had a dinner theater. We partnered with the Jennings County Players and had a dinner theater, and that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun, and we plan on doing that again in 2027. So I'd like to thank you, gentlemen, for seeing me today, and we appreciate you for all of your support and continued support for the past 3 years. And of course, we would like to be put on your budget for 2027. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what amount did you, what did we give you last year and what are you asking for this year?
I just asked for whatever you want to give us. And to be honest, I think it's 15.
I think it's 10. And was it 10
No,
for 26? Or did it stay at 50?
Give me a second, I can find out. Hold on.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it was 15.
I think it was.
Well, they're
I
looking
think it
at
was 15 last year,
when
right?
the inside sale will be.
It is the first
According to
weekend
the
in
council, I don't know if that'll work this year.
4th and 5th. You can come on the 4th. No, the 3rd we're setting up somewhere.
To where the money that comes in matches the money that comes out. And you've got that
I
huge surplus.
appreciate all
And if
volunteers.
you have to fall a little bit short to have a balanced budget, what better place to give it than meals for? So, I get what they're saying, but yeah, there's the text I got. So yeah, you got 15. You got 15,000. It says on here that you were asking for 17. So was there a formal request to the council for 17?
No,
So someone sent me
I'll take it.
So someone sent me incorrect information.
I mean, I agree to put them on there, but we better make sure the money's there is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean, I want to give them whatever we can give them, but
yeah.
Right.
we'll definitely get you on the budget, but
Right.
we got to figure it out the money wise.
So why don't we do it this way? Why don't we just we'll just specify that we agree to fund it at whatever rate the council thinks we can afford to give.
Yeah, I mean, our budgets are tight and we just don't know exactly what we can give everybody. We got a lot of people that need it.
We're also taking trips, planning trips, and we'll be going to Branson in next June. We just keep this, whenever somebody comes up and says, can we do this? I never say no. We always try it. The first time, our first trip was in a school bus. I will not do that again with 45 adults with long legs. It doesn't work very well. But we did have a good time once we got to Derby dinner, and I fed them, and maybe they slept a little bit on the way home and didn't realize they were on a school bus. But Jimmy Berkey's husband, he's a tall guy, and he said, I don't want to go on a school bus. So we are taking a luxury tour bus.
You think riding one's bad? Well, driving.
You don't want to see me behind the wheel of a school bus.
I agree with you. I can't hardly get in and out of the seats myself,
Yeah.
let alone.
Thank you so much for your consideration. I appreciate it.
Thank you for what you do, and we do want you to stay there another 20 years.
Not gonna happen.
Well, now,
You don't gotta be the president, but you can at least be a member.
Yes.
Don't make any hasty decisions today, just think on it.
They told me I couldn't quit unless I stayed on the board, you know, so, and we only survive with our volunteers. You can see how many volunteers that we have and on the paper that I gave.
That's a very impressive list, I will have to say.
Yeah, that's 51 of them, and some of them don't like to put their time down, but the teachers, we have teachers that come in and volunteer, and then they can turn that over to the Retired Teachers Association, and they get credit for that when they volunteer and help. And the bank that we bank with, some of their people come in and volunteer, and we appreciate all of our volunteers because we couldn't do it without them. We only have one paid employee, and that's just the office manager. And we operate on the donations that we get from around town and the grants, you know, so we have a wonderful grant writer and she's helped us a lot.
Good deal, thank you.
Thank
Keep
you.
up the good work.
You all have a good day. Thank you.
Next up's Michelle.
Good seeing you.
That's what she made me talk.
Okay, so we need to dip in our bond money. We want to get a mower. We went to a couple of places and the board approved $5,000 for a 48-inch deck from D&J's. And then with getting the mower, we need somewhere safe to put it and everything. So in our bond, we also have a shed. And the shed that we were going to go with, we're going to go bigger with what we had, just so we can replace the one that we have there, because it's falling apart. It's 12 by 24, which is $8,500 for that, which is also here locally, Build Right B&B. So that's just all coming out of the bond. So what we were approved for in the bond, the shed was 10, the riding lawnmower was 13, so we're saving a little bit on the 48-inch and then replacing our shed.
So your board already reviewed what you wanted to do, and
Yes.
they've approved both of the
Yes,
things?
on Tuesday, yes.
How big was
And
the
one thing
shed?
that I needed to ask too, so the shed that we have is falling apart, but I don't think it's that bad. Susie Paul's the one that bought it for us. So Fox said that he would just tear it down and throw it away. So I want to know if I can have it.
That'd be like what we did out here, but, that's between you guys, but when we did it, the one that you guys replaced out here with the council lot, me and Tom tore it down and all over the way, so.
So, Mr. Attorney, she's
What was
asking
the
if she could have it personally.
Oh, that's up to you guys.
I thought there was rules.
There are, but,
I don't think it's a
It
good
wasn't
idea.
bought by the county.
but it's county-owned property, so that we have to
It was
dispose
given.
of it according to law.
I thought you had to do sealed bids.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Let me.
I don't think we could give it.
Yeah, if there's no bids, then we can dispose of it as scrap, or that's not the right word, but we'll meet you on it a little bit.
Even though it was given to us, it's still county property is the problem.
Okay.
A lot of times what we really want to do, there's laws that dictate that we can't really do it that way. So,
I would say.
We've
just
been
do
down
a
that road before,
sealed
right?
Bid, set a date, do a sealed bid, and whatever you get, you
Yeah.
get.
it might cost you $2.50.
So should I put $2.50?
No. Because sure as you do, someone will bid $2.75 and you're going to be mad at me. So, let's table the old building thing for now until he gets a chance to review the process for that. But
Okay.
comments or questions on the,
I'm fine with the.
I mean, I guess
build.
it's
cheaper.
already approved, it's below what they budgeted for in the bond. And
Yeah, I'm good with the other stuff.
All right, thank you.
I'll make a motion to approve the mower in the building.
I'll second.
Unanimous. Thank you. So, I see Mr. Beal in the crowd. Do you want to, are you here just to see how the process works, or?
Here to observe.
Okay. Is there anybody else that had anything? Tracy, anything? Nobody? So,
Hang on one second. Tracy, didn't you want to do something with that old box you got?
Yeah,
You want to deal with that real quick?
yeah. It's, the simulator that I thought was a great idea, turned out to not be. That old box off the old ambulance still sitting in the back parking lot. Insurance wants us to get rid of it. So I don't know if it's scrap or if we need to try to sell it. I don't know if anybody would want to buy that box.
I was just thinking if we was going to do the building, let's do hers same time and make it easy for Alex. We'll do
I
that.
will guarantee you someone will bid on that. You want to bet?
Oh, somebody's going to bid on
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll move it right next to Brad's house.
Put it in the farm.
Okay. We'll just-
So Alex will work on it for you. And
Perfect, thank you. And one more thing I wanted to say, John Daniel hired, and I've appointed Chrissy Gilpin as new chief medic officer.
good deal.
Was it okay for me to sign this, I'm assuming?
Get a motion to sign it. So there's a letter here that goes to the state DNR. This is related to the owner-occupied rehabilitation properties. There's some properties that are going to get some work done to them. There needs to be a letter sent to DNR that these properties are not historic properties. That's what this letter is. So if there's a motion to allow Matt to sign that.
I'll make a motion while I'm signing.
Second.
We'll make it unanimous by signing.
Fox, did you find anything out on the elevators? I see it's still on here on the old business.
Okay, I talked to TK and to one of our sales guys, his name's Jim. He's come and said that when he was down here servicing and everything, he said that for that $400, they do come first, they do come 4 times a year for that. And there's a log when they come to the elevator shaft, there's a sheet down there that they sign and depending what date they was here and everything. So they do come 4 times a year. He did say for the fuel charge and stuff, it wasn't in our, he talked to his salesman, he didn't give me his name, he talked to his salesman, says that we can have someone from the auditor's office send them an email stating that we don't agree with the service charge, and it's already, should be built into our contract that we have for service fees, and he can go and dispute that, so we don't have to pay that $400 for the fuel charge. That's how he said we need to handle it, so we don't have to be paying for that fuel charge. But he does come 4 times a year, and any other time that he needs to come by here, he'll come by here and check on things. But he was here last week, I talked to him.
That'll work for the extended, or however our contract length. I don't know what the length of it is left, but next time they'll just build it in. They won't put a surcharge of us, make it in the whole price.
Because I guess they said they already put that fuel rate into the account when we do our contract or something. They said that should get added in there or whatever.
So do you need to draft that letter, or are we okay with the auditor's office drafting it and then assigning it to the next meeting, or how do you want to work that?
I've contacted TK and asked them for a copy of the contract, and I don't have it yet.
Just wait till next meeting then, see if you get it.
Yep.
And I did, Charlie, I did reach out to Lowe's, and I gave them their information on that Eagle Scout, and I'm waiting to hear back from them, which I haven't heard yet, so I'm going to contact them again, because the person I gave the card to and everything, they said they would reach whoever that handles to help with the benefits and donations. They just haven't reached back out to me yet, but I did get a hold of somebody over and talk to them about it.
Okay.
We could go out to recycle on the gates, you get that
The
taken.
gate, we got the will, put in. I ordered, the insurance recommended putting some guards over the wheels, so I ordered them yesterday, so we can install them, but we did put a roller on the gate to help the gate grow easier. So that's taken care of, that's installed, we're just waiting on the gate guard, and we'll have that put in, so we should be good on whatever the insurance for Workman's Comp recommended for us.
No, I guess something else we were talking about since you're talking about the, I guess out at the recycle center. So this week, I have 3 complaints about the cats.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up.
3 this week. So look, here's the deal. I understand you gotta have a few cats out there because if you don't have cats, then you have rats. And then the rats move over to the county highway garage and they chew up that, so I get it. Someone told me the other day they counted 24 cats out there. And I guess they're pooping all over the parking lot and everything. And people have stepped in it and I'm getting complaints. So can you guys figure out?
I stuck my knee in it when I was working on the building. I bent down and it was there, and when I got out of my truck, just to get out of the truck where I parked, I stepped in the cat manure and put my knee in it when I was trying to work on the door. So yes, there's a problem with the cat manure out there.
So can we come up with a workable solution? Give me some good ideas.
I don't know, good ideas, but the only thing is to trap them and put them down because there's no space for them anywhere.
And then cats are, just so it makes it easier, their cats do look homely, they look sick, they're not in good health, they've been, I'm sure, been inbreeding or whatever you want to get into, but they're, look very sick.
Are they all that way or are there a few?
There's,
Because I
see
know,
probably at least 5 of them that look real bad, and there's one of them that's losing its hair. We got so close to it that we can tell it's like half bald because it's sick and not healthy.
Sounds like it's an easy decision.
But we also got all them cat houses that's behind the recycling center, that's on where the donation center is. On the side of there, and all the way in the back, there's a bunch of them cat houses and there's everything else that probably needs to go too, so.
I can talk to Mercy Rescue because I know she's the one that put those cat houses out there for them. Sarah Cook goes regularly because that's kind of where her daughter Brooklyn cares for the animals, the one that died by suicide. So I'll talk to all of them and see how they want to work it and get it taken care of.
so what I would recommend is the ones that are really sickly looking, we go ahead and figure out what we're going to do there. But if we can leave like 4 or 5 that we know have been spayed or neutered, because I do know Annie Poor picked them up and had. So if there are 4 or 5 that are healthy that have been spayed or neutered, and we can leave them there to kind of keep the mouse and rat thing in check, but it's not working what we have now.
We never need 30 cats there.
You know,
No.
I was out there yesterday and I counted 10 just right there by the dumpster.
So let's let me know what you can get done there.
Okay.
Appreciate it. We did, as a temporary fix, we had some sand delivered to an area to try to make them use that for a litter box to keep them from going on the concrete. That's temporary. I get it, it's temporary, but sometimes it's baby steps. So, all right, thank you. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Well, oh, the solar panel thing.
You have in your packet, there's some information from Mark Frost. He's planning on coming October 1st and to Commissioner meeting. And you can look at the variances from when we started. And it looks like he's got all the information on here about how much each building uses in electricity and the electricity that's produced on site by solar, what that looks like. And then, again, he'll be back October 1st to be able to go over all of the graphs and talk about the savings.
All I know is I see a whole lot more red than I do green.
The highway garage is mostly green.
Yeah, you guys are REMC, aren't you, at the highway? And that, we always see the savings there with the solar, because sometimes there'll be bills that come in are 0, or they'll have credits on them. So we always see it through REMC.
I think there was only a couple times this year that we paid it
Yes.
for REMC, and it wasn't rural
Right.
And on here, and what the conversation he had with me is, for Decatur REMC, if the solar produced is more than the bill on what we have in savings, that pushes out to the utility company, and that's how we get that received credit.
So what are we doing wrong with the government center? Because it's mostly rate, and that's the bill that,
It was astronomical last time.
yes. So I'm guessing because of all the trees are blocking the solar panels.
I can't answer that, but you'll be here October 1st to.
How many panels are up there, you know?
I don't.
Maybe there's not as many out there as we got at the highway garage, I
But
don't know.
still, even if the solar panels weren't generating much, if anything at all, a $4,000.
Yeah, I don't know how the bill's set up.
I just don't see that it's possible. So there has to be a problem.
Randy's leaving his lights on all night.
Okay.
The solar panels are great for the bugs, I mean, they're on the side of our building, so they shouldn't be getting sun either way. Because they're on the east side and the west side of the buildings.
So all I can tell you is the recycle center and county highway, they got it going on with the solar panels. And here,
Not so much.
not so much.
Maybe it's Duke versus RMC.
We should be getting a Christmas bonus back for this building.
Okay, I guess so when he comes, I'm assuming he'll bring these back, but just be sure we have these when he comes so we can ask questions. Okay. So we got the elevator thing, we got the solar panels. Did anybody else have anything, or am I forgetting? Randy, you got something?
I have one more thing to add to Alex's list. It's the Dodge. I have one more thing to add to Alex's list. It's the Dodge Durango that my office has used for the last 4 years. We'd still like to have a vehicle, but this one I repaired the heating and air 3 different times, and I'm not going to spend any more taxpayer dollars. So we put it up a bit, it was an old car that we got from the sheriff's office, so it didn't cost the county any money.
And the air is currently not working?
Right.
Would we be better off wait till next spring and put it on the auction, or go ahead and do this route?
So when it's cooling down.
Then there's no heat. The heat doesn't work.
That's a
out.
double-edged sword. You gotta do mid-fall or mid-spring.
So we gotta get it, huh? The windows still roll up and down, don't they?
Yeah.
The heat and air works?
It'll be sitting down there if anybody needs it.
So can you get Alex the information, like year, make, model, so we can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve?
You gonna do anything about truck?
I assume you're gonna want more than one. I only have one response from a bid. You're gonna want 3, right?
I mean, whatever you can get local, I don't care.
Yeah, I'd say we'll wait till next time on the truck. And,
I just wanna make sure we didn't need to do something.
yep. Okay, so next up, do I have a motion to approve prior minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Unanimous? And do I have a motion to approve payroll and claims?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Unanimous. While we're signing here, I'm going to give a quick update. I had my Southeastern Indiana Recycling District meeting last night and told them how successful our special collection day was, and we're sitting on a pretty good sum of money at the recycling district as well. So it was brought up last night that I think our next one that we do, it's not going to cost Jennings County taxpayers anything, because I think we're going to pick it up with the funds from the recycling district. So that's like a win-win. No date as of yet, but that's been scheduled, so.
For this year.
Do you guys think it's getting too late? Because we had the other one in June. Is it getting too late to do another one this fall? Or do you think go ahead and do another one about
I say do it.
I mean, I don't think like October before it gets cold wouldn't be that bad.
October, November?
Late October, early November.
See what I can do.
Yeah. You need some of those signs you got in that pile down there.
Brad, you know one thing I think the town of Vernon needs? One of those portable restroom trailers for when you guys have your little festival things or whatever.
Well, we have the commons now, of course, and we have the soccer as a new facility too.
But do you ever do anything after hours, like on this side of the square?
Yes,
So then what do they do?
I've pushed for years that the museum should open up the restrooms. Others there disagree with me. So I'm gonna continue to push for that.
Okay.
But like the car show, they felt they would rather provide their own, they said. But I'll keep working on it.
I really think that's something that, like, the city of North Vernon, like, and Vernon or whatever, could go together and you could rotate back and forth if you're not doing a festival at the same time.
Good idea.
But those things, I mean, those things are super, I mean, I'm talking about one of the nice ones. It's got like,
4 bathrooms in it.
yeah, the really, really nice ones.
Okay, I'll work on, again, I'm trying to get the museum to go along with opening them up to the public more often. Or when anybody.
Because I'm just telling you, there's a lot of people that I've talked to that's like, you know, we really like to go to that stuff, but you know, anymore since COVID, bathrooms are limited and, you know, I get it, so. Just a thought.
No, I'll look into it.
Anybody else got anything? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Unanimous. Thank you everyone for coming.